Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to join me this morning. Yesterday, I thought I had done a video doing Rachel Roxy's Creations Challenge. And for some reason, my phone stopped recording. So I made these two flips that Rachel's been making out of the envelopes. But unfortunately, as I say, my camera stopped recording and I hadn't realised. So I gaily made them. So I'll show you what I made. So window envelopes, they have the pocket on the back. These are all from Rachel's papers. I'm not sure about the butterfly. So there's a window there, and I've made a tag even that goes in the back, and then that will clip onto a page and it will be a flip. So there's that one, and then I made the second one, gaily talking away to myself because you lot weren't there. And this is the ticket tag that I made to go into that one, and that just peeps through there. These papers are actually from Rachel's Easter kit, and I think this one is as well, with the little bee on it. So I switched my camera, well, when I went to switch my camera off, I realised that it had stopped recording. So unfortunately, I didn't make these on screen, so I apologise for that. But while I was cutting the envelopes, I had a different idea of using these envelopes based around what Rachel had done. So I thought I would give it a second try, come on and show you what I've been making and maybe make one with you. So I was cutting down the window envelope. This is a full size, so half A4 envelope. Is that an A5? I'm not sure. With the window in. And I've put the fold on the back, but I forgot to leave extra for the flip bit. And while I was making it, it just kind of fell on this gentleman here. This is the kit that I'm using at the moment, which is from Artymaze. And it's her Steampunk kit. And this is a journal that I'm making with that. I'm also using Rust and Numbers from Crafty Cat, Amy, in the same theme. I just haven't printed the actual book pages out yet. And it's funny because Amy's using it, looks as if she's using a similar book to me with the old This Is My Strand magazine pages. And these are celebrities of the time. So anyway, it kind of fell on that gentleman, and I thought, oh, I quite like that as a peep through to him. And so I hadn't cut the back of the envelope off at this point. So what I've decided to do is make it a flip on the first page, so that, is that where, yeah, so I folded it so that that gentleman can be seen through there. It's still got the pocket on the back as Rachel's had, and it will just hang over that page, and then on the back I'll decorate it, maybe put a pocket on there. I haven't thought that far ahead just yet. So that's my idea. And I think that's what happens. Ideas develop as you're making something, and you go off at a tangent. I've got all sorts of papers here that I've got ripped off. As I say, I'm using the Steampunk one from Artymaze. I bet that'll about fit there. Oh, look, it does. Steampunk from Artymaze. I've got Amy's Rust and Numbers and the tailor-made journals. I can't think what her Lorna's kit's called, but it's this one with the industrial type prints and things on it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra strength glue because this is the my glue never wants to work first time. Oh, there we go. If you can hear a noise in the background, my dog's in here and she's snoring, so I apologise if you can hear her snoring away. There we go. I'm not worried if it doesn't reach all the way at the top, because what I'm going to do, as it's going over, I'm going to hang over the page. Not this piece of fabric because it's too clear, but I'm actually going to put some fabric over the top, a piece of grungy fabric, so that it will just reinforce it as it hangs over the page. So I'm not worried if it doesn't go all the way to the top. Be quite nice to have some numbers on there maybe. I've actually got, if I can find my tin, my desk is so messy at the moment. I've been cutting out, I've got a Tim Holtz, it's not Tim Holtz, it's a Sizzix die of these cogs and things. So I think I might be decorating it with that as well. But what I intend to do is kind of cover it with the papers first. And then as I'm making the journal, I'll put it in. Sorry, I'm just looking around. Oh, my tear ruler. Because it's this blue, when it's on the green mat, that's my excuse. It's hard to see. Can't see it. That's just a little bit short, isn't it? Will that matter? It needs to go... yeah, a little bit short. That one isn't. I'm always indecisive. This is the trouble when I turn my camera on. I can never make my mind up what I want to do. While I'm thinking about it, let me put that up there. That needs a little bit taking off. Sorry, am I on screen? So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all okay. Saturday here in the UK. I'm not sure when I'll get this video uploaded. Do I want all three? I think I do. I don't want to cover that butterfly moth. It's a death moth, isn't it? Yep, that can go on there. Again, I'm just going to put that little bit of glue on there. We've got the weather forecast here in the UK. It says that we've got a very cold front coming from the east. So I'm in the Midlands, Nottingham, so we kind of usually miss the worst of the snow, but you never know. It could be coming for us. I do like to see, especially because we're in lockdown. I have enjoyed last time. We got some snow the other week and it was just so nice to see the children out playing. I'm not worried if it hangs over. I can tidy that up as I go along, so I'm not too worried about that. Sorry, I'm just looking for my other ruler there so I can... but I can't find it. I'm sure there are gremlins that come to my desk when I'm not here and move everything around, take everything away, hide it from me. And then you look back and it's there and you think, well, it wasn't there 2 minutes ago. Oh, it's right over the other side of the room. Hold on. Yeah, grabbed it. What do we want? Oh, maybe some numbers, some of the letters down there would be quite nice. Where's my... I've got a pot with some extra papers in. It's right here, look. Oh, that's a bigger number, isn't it? Which way do they go? That way. Quite like that there's some blue in this piece. Do you all, when you're crafting, do you find that all of a sudden your desk is just full? But now if I put that on there, will you see these cogs? These are cut. I don't know if you can see them shining. It's actually wallpaper. Oh, they do show up, don't they? Yeah, I think they show up quite nicely. Or do I want it down there? I think actually I want it down there. Yeah, as I was saying, they do show up quite nicely. It was wallpaper that I found with like a silver sheen on it. Not particularly nice wallpaper. It's not something I'd have in my house. It had like fake bricks on it in the silver shiny wallpaper. I know it sounds awful, but I thought, well, it'll just be right for cutting the cogs out of. I've had it in my drawer actually. It was only a little sample piece. I always feel rude taking the samples of wallpaper when I go in the shops. But they don't seem to mind how much you take, so maybe I should be a little bit more ambitious and take a bigger piece next time. Try and get that down to the bottom and try and get that. I didn't put the glue on, did I? I bet you were all saying to me, glue, Carol. we go. There we go. Yep, quite like that. And then maybe a piece of plain I quite like that actually, with the stain on it. Yeah, I like that. And I don't want to lose the stain too much, so I'm going to take it off the top. Oh, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. She's she does snore. She's not really that fast asleep, to be honest. She's only just come in here. I think it's sometimes the angle that they lay at. Sorry, that's just sticking to there. And I don't want to lose that coffee stain there either. That's just a little bit too pale for me. There we go. I've had this kit from Artymaze, the Steampunk one. I've had it for a little while and I've put off using it because I thought it would be a difficult one to use. I've done it again, or not done it again. I thought it would be a difficult one with it being so grungy. But actually I'm really enjoying it. It goes really well with the Rust and Numbers kit because it's on a similar theme. And it goes really well with Lorna's papers as well. So I'm enjoying how it's turning out. Sorry, I've just knocked you as well. Do apologise. So hopefully, I've also bought some Tim Holtz. I've been umming and ahhing about buying some Tim Holtz fabrics as well. And I've done that. I've splashed out. I had some money at Christmas. And so I've splashed out. Sorry, I just wanted to show them to you. So I've got this beautiful one here. Isn't that lovely? So I've got that one. That's a bit too bright for this. I got the cigar label one, which is lovely and grungy. And then I got this one as well. And this one isn't Tim Holtz. But look at those with the buttons on, and I thought I might be able to get buttons of those size and stitch them on as well, but that's for a different journal. So I want to use these for these journals. So whether I end up doing slow stitch or something with it, I'm not sure. Right, so this is the flip. So we need to cover the inside of that. And they're quite nice on the pocket, and it just about fits, so that looks perfect to me. I think sometimes when you find a piece of paper that just fits, it's obviously the right place for it to be. Oh, my paper's got too sticky. Please don't be stuck. Not quite. Now, which way does it go? It's a 7 and an upside down V. I'm going to do it that way. It's just a bit too low, Carol. Gosh. I'm not doing so well today, am I? Keeping it on. Keeping it in line. There we go. It doesn't quite fit there, but I'll worry about that later. I need to put something just across there, just so that it doesn't... You don't want to see it, do you? Say no. No, Carol, you don't want to see it peeking through. I keep all my little bits of paper. Yeah, that'll do nicely just to go across there. You never know, you know, the really small bits that you think, what's the point of keeping that? And then you're working on a project and you think, I wish I'd got that little small piece that I cut off. And then at the end of the project, you can always use them for collaging anyway. As I say, I know I'm slightly going over this envelope at the edges, but as I say, I'm not going to worry about it until I get to the end. That's going up there. Just take those little bits off. And I've got some of the Tim Holtz little people. What are they called? They're not called little people. Paper dolls, is it paper dolls? So I'm hoping to be able to use those as well on this. I'm going to extend that down there, I think, because I want a little bit of support in there, because that's where the fold is. I know it's going to have fabric on the other side, but I will put that there, I think. And these papers, the Rust and Numbers ones, they don't have a direction, so it doesn't matter when you flip it which way they go. The bend's there, so I'm going to put that just so it goes across that. Oh, perfect. And then I won't fold that until it's dry. And again, I think I'll use that. Doesn't need to be below there. There we go. If I'd thought about it, or if I've been more prepared, I could have had these papers torn ready. I like to be quite prepared when I'm going to do a video, because I do, my husband says I can faff for the world, and I know that I do. I get so indecisive about what I want to put where and whether it's going to look okay. And yet when you finish, sometimes I think no matter what papers you use, it just looks fine. Yep, I'm going to put that one there as well. Do I want something different up there? I think I might put something different actually and just brighten it up a bit. And I like that. I like that stain. On there. There we go. Yes. Sorry, I've just gone quiet, haven't I? It's hard sometimes to craft and talk at the same time. It is for me anyway. Put that way. I haven't decided how I'm going to decorate this as yet, but as I said, once I've got it all together, I tend to, when I'm making my ephemera, I tend to make the pockets and tucks and things and not actually do all the decorating until I've finished it. And I know where it's going to go in the journal itself. Oh, that fits there, look. So yeah, we'll put that on there. And I think when you're doing these sorts of collages, it is a good way to use up those little bits and pieces. Okay. And I want to sew around this as well, so make sure everything's down good and proper. I think it's a bit bigger that way, isn't it? There we go. Just put that fold back in there. Sticky fingers. Yep, that's fine. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Right, I'm just going to neaten up the edges so I can see where I'm at so far. My rotary cutter, when the paper's that little bit wet, the rotary cutter works that much better than the blade. Don't stick together, and that's on the bottom, look. Do a Rachel and just flip that over. So let me just put that on there roughly so that I know what I've got so far. So I think that, with some cogs on, I'll love it. Yes, very nice. And then, as I say, it's going to have some nice grungy fabric going over there. So I'm really happy with that. Flips up. It's gone really dark outside here. I don't know if you can still see okay. Hopefully we'll get the rain rather than the snow. Right, I want to put that on there, but I don't want to cover it up. Actually, I want that there saying Steampunk. Change of plan. Yes, I do. I do. So this is off one of Andrea's Steampunk papers. Oh no, please don't stick. There we go. And the fabric that I'm putting over the top there won't cover that because it's only going to be a 1/2 inch or so piece. I think I'll put that side. Paper won't let go of me. But I want something to go underneath because I don't want to cover those screws up. I like that piece there that's got the rusting bits. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there. I didn't swap my paper over, did I? I am going to put that on there. Just trim this up, and then I'll just tell you what's going through my mind at the moment. So I'm just going to trim the edges. If I could get the little bits of paper off of my fingers, that would be a bonus, wouldn't it? Say I can neaten it up better in a bit. So what I'm kind of thinking is, as this hangs over the page, it will hang over the front page there like that. It will have a piece of fabric over there. If I had washi tape, grungy washi tape, I would probably use that, but I haven't, so it's going to be a piece of fabric on there. That will flip up. You'll be able to remove this as well. So that will flip up. That's fine. And then here on the reverse side, gosh, can you see how dark it's gone? That's there. It says Steampunk there. I like it next to that page. And what I was kind of thinking was I could put this as a little pocket on there. So it would be a little tuck spot there and put something in it. So I'd want, this is only copy paper because I collage in copy paper. So I'm going to back that in something stronger and put it on there and have a card or make that into a little tuck spot. And then on the back here, I think I'm going to put some writing paper that will perhaps go on a band so that you can, like a horizontal belly band, so that it can come in and out, is what I'm thinking. So that's my plan for that one. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. So I hope you like what I've done so far. I will do some more on the steampunk. I'm really enjoying working on it, and I'll get the papers, the other papers printed out with the rust and numbers and put those together in a kit so that put the pages together so that you can see what that one's going to look like as well. So thank you very much for joining me this morning. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye.